Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, and I'm out here on a wintry cold night with my Lamborghini Huracan 610-4 supercharged by VF Engineering. Now, why am I out here tonight shooting this video? Well, in order for me to afford that Lamborghini, I gotta work a lot, and I work during the day. By the time I get done working, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still dedicated to my YouTube channel, so I like to shoot these videos, share my experiences owning supercars like this here, Lamborghini Huracan 610-4. I also own a Lamborghini Aventador SV and also a Ferrari F12. Actually, this Lamborghini Huracan is for sale, and my Ferrari F12 is for sale. So if you guys are interested, definitely shoot me a message on Instagram at Will Motivation. But what are we talking about today? We are talking about when will the prices finally drop on Lamborghinis. I'm going to use my Lamborghini Huracan as an example. We're going to talk about, when you can basically pick one up for cheap or when the prices are going to drop. So I have been studying the Lamborghini Huracan and Aventador market for several years now, because I've had several Aventadors. I've had 3 Aventadors at this point. I've had 2 Huracans at this point. I have one on order, and I've been studying the prices because for me, this is an investment. Now I do YouTube, and a lot of times people say cars are not investments, but I'm going to break down some information and some numbers for you on these Lamborghinis that actually make these cars more of an investment. That also ties into, my thoughts on when the prices are going to drop or when you can get one for cheap. So let's jump right into, when you can get one for cheap. And my thoughts on that. All right, so let's talk about when you can get one for cheap. All right, so here's what I've been following in the pricing of the Lamborghini Huracan and the Lamborghini Aventador. I first got my Huracan in 2017, it might have been 2017 time frame. I got my first Huracan. My first Huracan cost $199. It might have been a little bit less than that, but it was below $200,000. Now my second Huracan that I got a year later, my first Huracan was a 580-2 two-wheel drive. My second Huracan was this one right here, which is all-wheel drive 610-4, and I paid $208,000 for this Lamborghini Huracan 610-4, right? $208,000. Now the prices on these cars, after I bought this one, about a year or 2 after I bought it, the price probably went down just a little bit, maybe about $5,000, let's say $10,000 max. So you could get this car for right around $200,000 a couple years ago. But I've been watching the prices, and the prices have steadily been creeping up, probably because of the chip shortage and the shortage of new cars coming onto the market. So like your 2020s and your 2021s, they're all spoken for. So basically, if you want to go into a dealership, a Lamborghini dealership, and buy a Lamborghini Huracan right now, I don't know that you can find a dealership that has a new one, but there are some that have used ones, right? And there's just not that many. So there's a high demand and a short on supply. So what happens when you have supply and demand, right? Or a short supply and a high demand, the prices shoot up. So the prices have gone crazy on Lamborghini Aventadors and Lamborghini Huracans. I'm gonna give you a couple examples, right? I bought this one for $208,000. The cheapest one, or the cheapest price range that I'm seeing for these right now, is around $235. That's one with low options or low spec. However, one with the higher spec that has like the glass bonnet on the rear end, and mine actually has a supercharger that costs about $25,000 to $30,000 to get installed on this car. So it's an extra, mod or whatever. So the price range for my car is probably in that $260 to $270 range. However, here's a crazy thing. If you wanted to buy a newer, like 2020 or 2021 Lamborghini Huracan right now, they are going for like $290s, well into the $300,000s for a used Lamborghini Huracan, which has a lot of people who want one of these cars because the demand is high. A lot of people, maybe some people that are watching this video, you want one of these cars and you're wondering, when are the prices going to finally drop? And here's the thing. In the next 4 or 5 years, I don't really see a situation other than like seasonal, where the prices are really going to drop significantly on these cars. And the reason why is the chip shortage and the shortage of them producing new cars. So there's not a whole lot of cars getting produced coming to the States. And here's the crazy thing that I think has really like boosted the demand for these cars, is that they are not going to be making more naturally aspirated V10s and V12s. So your Aventadors and your Huracans, they're getting ready to go hybrid and then probably eventually electric. So everybody is clamoring to get one of these cars. So the fact that they're not going to be making like naturally aspirated Huracans and even Ferraris and Ferraris for that matter, but Lamborghinis are going to be hybrid and they are going to be electric. So everybody is worried about that. So the demand is going to keep outpacing the supply, because if you want one of these naturally aspirated cars, then this is the last batch. The 2023, I believe, is going to be the last batch of naturally aspirated Huracans. The replacement, I believe, is coming in 2024, 2025, and I believe that's going to be hybrid. So that is what is crazy, like causing this crazy pricing increase on the Lamborghini Huracan and the Lamborghini Aventador and all of these Ferraris that are out. So short answer to your question is, when is the price going to drop? Your best bet is to get one seasonally, when the season is low. So usually that is from November to the end of February, March. So really, if you want to grab one, you probably want to grab it quick, because the prices start to spike going into the summertime, because everybody wants to get a supercar for the summer so that they can do rallies and have experiences and stuff like that. The other thing that's crazy, I actually think COVID-19, the current political climate and everything, all this crazy stuff happening, has made people get on that YOLO kick. That's like the license plate on my Aventador. You only live once. So people have been saving up money. People have expendable, income and cash, and they're using it to buy things to just make their life more enjoyable, like this here Lamborghini Huracan. Now, the cool thing about it is, I have a Lamborghini Huracan on order. Now listen to these numbers. My brand new Lamborghini Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive came up to $260,000 brand new. Same car, if it used, let's say 5,000 miles on it, you can go pull the numbers on Auto Trader, Car Gurus, whatever. A used one in a nice spec like what I'm getting is going to be somewhere around 320, 310, 320. So buying a brand new Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive, or Huracan Evo, you can actually be ahead. By the time the car gets delivered, you may be $50,000 in the green, or profitable if you were to sell that car, or hold on to it for a while, drive it for free, or basically get paid to drive a new Lamborghini Huracan, which is ridiculous. But now these cars are turning into legitimate investments for people, man. So don't sleep on that. A lot of people say cars are not investments, and typically they're not. But these kind of cars, man, these supercars, right now, you get a new one, they're turning into investments. I'll give you another example. The Aventador, like I have a Aventador SV. Bought my Aventador SV for $475,000. That same Lamborghini Aventador SV a year later is now worth somewhere around $575 plus $1,000. So my Aventador SV, which I'll show you guys here on the screen, that car has gone up in value by almost 100 grand. And I don't see that car going down anytime soon because it's a specialty vehicle. Super Veloce, Lamborghini Aventador, they're not making any more of those. It's naturally aspirated V12. So, you know, I think, like, if you're thinking about getting one of these cars, you're gonna have to do some work searching for a good deal and try to get one sooner rather than later. I think later the prices are going to continue to go up because of hybridization and electrification of cars. These naturally aspirated cars are going to be a little bit more hard to come by. And what happens with that? Prices go up. All right. Now, if you want to go find one like this one, I'm getting ready to sell this one because I got the new one coming in. I'm not really in a rush, but if somebody's interested, holler at me. My F12 is also a naturally aspirated V12. That's for sale as well. I got an F8 coming in. Quick story about the F8. I ordered a brand new F8 in like September of 2021. Now I have to wait for it, but maybe I'll get the car in July of 2022, right around my birthday. So you guys stay tuned to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe for that. But the ticket or the sticker price on that one is right around I want to say my sticker came out to like $340,000. And now those cars right now used, the Ferrari F8 used, Tributo, which is the coupe, they're going for well into the 400s, like 420-ish and that kind of thing. So I'm probably about 50 grand up on a brand new car when it gets delivered. They're not making any more. They're not taking any more orders for the Tributo. So I got in at the right time. So shout out to MAG, Midwestern Auto Group, for getting me in on that. So there you go, folks. If you want to find out when the Lamborghini price is going to drop, when is the best time to buy one for cheap, it's probably going to be now, somewhere like in the next 12 months or so, or the prices are probably going to continue to go up. So that's my take on it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button for me. Like, seriously, take a minute, hit that like button for me, man. I'm trying to get the algorithm to pump up again because I haven't been making videos. But y'all can see I'm out here in the cold. It's probably like 10 degrees out here, and I'm trying to make these videos for you guys because I love y'all and I appreciate you guys. All right, hit that like button, subscribe. Bonus material. So in case you guys are wondering a little bit more about, maybe like first time watching my video, a little bit more about who I am, what I do. In case you thought I was like fronting about the SV, got an SV right there. Got the Huracan, got an F12 right here with the red guts on the inside. But here's a little bit of words of advice I want you guys to know. Yeah, you see I had these cars, right? But how did I get these cars? I invested in real estate. I have a business. I'm also an entrepreneur. I invested in myself first. I learned a high-paying skill. I learned how to write computer software, write code. Built my own business, you know, after working corporate America. Business started doing well, started investing in real estate. Real estate started doing well. Next thing you know, I'm able to get these, you know, Lamborghinis and Ferraris and stuff like that. So for me, it only makes sense for me to show you guys these toys in order for me to show you guys how to get the toys. And for me, it was entrepreneurship and investing, and specifically investing in real estate. Why did I like show this a little bit of, you know, money? Like, it ain't a lot, you know what I'm saying? But there's a such thing as mailbox money. And when you have rental properties and real estate investments, you can start to collect checks, cash, whatever. You can start to collect money for rent payments for your real estate. So I highly suggest you guys, if you're interested in investing in real estate, check out the links in the description of this video, and you might, catch up on some knowledge about how to be able to afford these, toys. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of free content on my channel as well. Just check out my playlist for investing in real estate, or if you want a more formal way to learn, I got an online course for that. But anyway, this video is not about that, but sometimes people want to know, because I know if I was watching this video and I saw this dude pulling up into his garage and I'm a regular old dude, you know what I'm saying? I just invested in myself and my knowledge. But if I saw something like that on YouTube, somebody, with the Ferrari F12 in the garage and the Huracan and the SV, I would want to know how they're able to afford it so that I could do the same thing. And for me, like I said, educating myself, investing in myself, learned a high-paying skill, went out and got paid, to work a job, started my own company using that high-paying skill. Then I started investing in real estate. Next thing you know, you're here. And if you talk to other people that own these kind of cars and stuff, they'll tell you similar stories of how they either invested in themselves, or invested in the market, or they have some type of businesses, or they have some type of high-paying skill. So that's what it's about. All right, see you on the next video.
It's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm here to tell you guys to go to Will Motivation. The exotic cars is crazy. I've been watching this show for a little while now, and it's growing. But we need everybody else to subscribe to Will Motivation and support Will. I'm supporting them. You do the same.